to the Blue Judgy!
Man, I love that song. Oh gosh, I don't know why, it's so eerie. I love it. That's not the first time I featured it on the streams actually. But anyway, hello everybody. This is Jack, and I am back for more Virtue's Last Reward. Welcome to Reshiram, Snow, and who else was here? Oh, Brighter Gamer. Hey! Welcome all you three. Hopefully you guys enjoy the stream today. Hopefully more people join in meanwhile. And of course, I scheduled the stream for 10:30 my time, so basically a few more minutes. And I'm gonna take the time to remind you that you should check out the description of the video and check all the links that are there, mainly the Discord and our t-shirts for charity. And you can also support the channel with Patreon and others. Let me know how the sound is. You know the drill. Every time I start a stream, I like to know how my sound is and how everything works out. I want this sound to be as good as last time. I think I placed the volume of my mic and the sound of the stream in general in a good place, but we'll see. The stream is about to start. Don't go anywhere. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Meanwhile, I'm going to tell you that the stream has a little red circle in the corner of the screen. So for those who don't know, this might have some content that doesn't agree with every single viewer here. Okay, so make sure you're aware that that circle is not there just for decoration. That little red circle is not just there for decoration. It's a sign just for you to be aware of the contents of this stream. Also, it's not that bad, so it's not against YouTube policies to show this, I'm gonna say. So it's just a little warning for those who are watching this for the first time. So fun is infinite. Welcome. I know you joined Discord recently. Welcome to the stream. Where am I? Oh hi, Entra. You're just lost. We have to find a way out. Jack, you like Smash Bros series? I used to play a lot of Smash Brothers, but not anymore. I got tired of Smash quite a bit. So, yep, there's your answer. Just waiting for people to join. We have 6 people watching so far. Thank you for coming. Just hold a second. In 9 minutes, we're probably gonna start. So, meanwhile, take your time and share the stream with some of your friends if you think some of your friends might be interested in watching, or if they know the game, just to have some fun seeing my reactions or seeing how I tackle the puzzles, you know, all that jazz. I played Smash Brothers when I had friends. Yeah, that's a nice one. Actually, that's true for me too, but I never actually had too many people to too many people to play Smash, sadly. Yeah, it's been a while too. I got frustrated, like, playing Smash. Every time I start a Smash Bros. Game, it's like I get completely frustrated for some reason. Yeah, you know, sometimes friends to play Smash go, the interest for Smash just vanishes. It's not that you lose the friends, you just lose the people to play with. That's all. And you do something else. You keep your friends, but you do something else. You play other games. You play other games. Agree me if your friend list. Yeah, it's kind of hard to understand, but I guess I understand what Reshiram means basically. Smash makes you want to smash in real life. Want to bash people. That's not a problem. It's like, it's not even about the person who I'm playing against. It's just me. I just don't have the skills to play Smash. I admit it. So talking about like 6 or 7 years ago. Yeah. Well, I'm not. I played it more recently. Let's say 1 year maybe. I don't remember when my last stream was. But that was when I actually played Smash for the last time, I think. Yeah, I think. Yeah. That, Bri, I think that's what Reshiram means. To add him as a friend. Mario Party is the game capable of making me go under murderous rampage. Actually, not that much for me. I really enjoy some Mario Party, but yeah, of course, it's a game that gets frustrating because of the luck-based thing, you know. Let me know if you can hear me clearly, okay? Let me know if the sound of the music is not too high. It's really important for me to have that sort of feedback. Remember that, okay? Yeah, don't forget that the chat is on screen, so this chat will remain forever. So if you don't want some information to be shared across YouTube, try to do it in private or something, okay? Not in the chat directly. As you can see, it's on the screen and it's gonna remain there. People are gonna see that. Mario Party makes me want to kill people along with it. Hurts my hands. Well, you're talking about the N64, right? N64 games. I'm talking about the more recent ones. I have fun with those. I didn't play the N64 ones, which I know can hurt your hands with some minigames, but I didn't play those, sadly. Yeah, I didn't play those. Oh well. I don't know why they thought that was a good idea, considering how the joystick is laid out, and you know, it's really rough joystick. When you try to rotate it with your hands, after a while it burns and starts to hurt. Like, I don't see how that was a good idea. But anyway, they tried. Oh crap, 3DS is dead. Oh boy. Well, no friend code for now. Well, note it down, and maybe next stream or something. I'm not sure Reshiram is on Discord. I don't think he is. Or she, or I don't know. Guys, we're about to start. 4 minutes to go. Like I said, don't forget to share the stream with your friends, and make sure you check out the links in the description. Let everybody know the stream is going, and support the channel as best as you can. You can also opt for supporting the channel directly on the stream chat. It's an option too, if you, just in case you want to. If you're watching this post stream, well, thank you for checking this stream out, and we're about ready to go, and we're about to start the stream. Thank you so much for coming. Means a lot. But it's the usual waiting time. It's the usual time I spend talking to my viewers and to everybody in general until the appointed hour of the stream starts. It's kind of late for me and I'm kind of tired, so if I struggle with the reading today, you know what? You know why that happens. Really? Newgroundsies? Nah, I don't think so. Really? Maybe. I don't know. I'm not really a Newgrounds dweller. But, hey, if you say so. It's a good song. I like how eerie it is. How eerie it is. No problem. Can I just say how much damage my 3DS has accumulated, by the way? Yeah, you can. I can even share my 3DS problem, which the joystick, you know, the circle pad, I should say, is one of those things that disintegrates the more you use it. And I used to play Smash on that. Of course, it turns into a ball of decayed rubber, which is not fun. So, technically it's still playable, but it's hardly playable, sadly. The L and R button. I have a problem with my R button, actually, and my A button kind of does the same thing. Yeah, kind of works only half the time. Yeah, I have the same problem. It's like, I don't know, it gets overused. But you're talking about the first 3DS, right? The first model, not the new one. Because the new one, I think, is a little bit more solid. It should resist a little bit longer. Kyle, welcome to the stream, and your 3DS still works, so yeah, that's a sign. The new 3DS, there you go. Haven't touched my 3DS in like 2 years. That was about 4 years ago. Wow. Wow. Nice. Well, honestly, if you're not really into the portable gaming, the 3DS won't do much. And even if you are, it's not the same as having a Game Boy. So if you're from the Game Boy era, you'll feel the difference. You'll feel that there's some things that feel a little bit more, you know, weird. Got to go for about 30 minutes to drive home. Okay, alright, see you in 30 minutes. I'm probably still gonna be here in 30 minutes. And we're about to start the stream in 1 minute, so might as well get on and get started. Alright, guys, thank you for coming. Here we go. We're going to start the stream.
Welcome to the Blue Judgy!
Time to decide, guys. Time to decide. Here we are. Virtue's last reward. Let's continue on where we left off. And as always, and I'm going to ask a third time, if you guys notice anything bad with the sound, let me know, okay? So if you don't hear me well, or if you don't hear the game well, the voices have to match my voice. Like the last stream. If you remember last stream, that was perfect. So if we can get something like that, that would be awesome. Alright, so jumping right in, we already got 3 of the main endings, as you can see from my save file, which is cool. But we want more. We want more, and specifically, we want to know right now what's Tenmyoji's story. And last time we betrayed the heck out of Tenmyoji, but this time I'm gonna be nicer to him. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm gonna show you the flowchart. And if you still don't know what I'm talking about, well, you should have accompanied the story from way back. Don't listen to Clover, not at all. No. And of course I have to wait for this to roll by because the game likes to put that intro over and over again. Like I like to put the intro of the game, you know. But flowchart, my friend flowchart, here we are. So we have 2 paths to select, but I always like to finish off the branches first and get those out of the way. So this is what we're gonna do today. Don't know if we have time for more, but I'm gonna do this. And after that, the next path to choose is this one, if nothing else unlocks, of course. So we're gonna check those out today. This is the path we're gonna choose, and to get there, we need to ally with Tenmyoji this time around. Again, if you don't know what I'm talking about, you have to check back the streams before because there's a lot of story going and it's really confusing. So if you guys, of course, please make sure that, of course, I don't have to tell you this is spoiler heavy. Of course, we are way ahead in the story. So I'm going to talk about stuff that appeared in the last streams. I never played this game. This is blind, just in case. There you go. Don't listen to Clover this time.
Sigma, I wanted to ask you something.
Get out of my face. Skip. I'm gonna skip everything you say. I'm gonna ally with Tenmyoji because Tenmyoji deserves the ally. He's a nice guy, after all. Oh, okay, yeah, no problem. Technically, it's all repeated text from last time.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed.
Phi0 has subscribed to the channel. Phi0. Oh my. Imagine if it actually was 0. Man. That would be kind of a twist. Anyway. We'll see. I don't believe it though. I don't see Phi as being 0, but whatever.
Please direct your attention to the results screen.
There we go. Alright, the results. Ally, betray, of course, to save their skin, and ally. So basically Dio was willing to kill Phi and Luna just to get out, which is kind of a lot.
Have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet
Vivin.
to see your updated bracelet points.
Vivin, welcome to the stream. Still a lot of potential suspects for 0 at the moment.
Trust me.
True that. Hey, Shante!
Only did what I said I would.
Oh wait, are you in auto? Are you stupid or what? Let me read what Sigma said. So, well, it seems like I made the right choice. Okay. You really helped me out. That's basically what Sigma is talking about right now. Thanks.
I could say the same thing. No need for thanks.
The corner of his mouth twitched into a grin. I felt myself smile a little in response. Clover, on the other hand, looked less than pleased.
That was a bad choice, Sigma.
I know.
And after I told you I'd listen to anything you said.
You wouldn't. That's the problem.
Oh well, whatever.
You wouldn't. You would just like go. Oh, you're at work. Okay, that's no problem. You can still join in and... Oh boy. Do not trust the last subscriber. Don't use the subscription feed for that, guys. Come on. Funny though, funny. She sighed heavily, shot me one last annoyed look, and stalked off. Ugh. Across the room, Dio and Phi were already confronting one another over their own results.
You tried to kill me and Luna.
Yep, basically that's what happened.
Can't say I'm surprised.
Me neither.
Ah, don't give me that. You knew exactly what I was doing. I knew you weren't stupid enough to pick Ally. You'd defend yourself with betray, just like I would. Wait, where's Luna?
In the infirmary, looking after Quark.
Is that where Alice went too?
Alice? No, she went into one of the AB rooms with Kay.
Oh.
Yes, we did indeed enter together. When the doors opened, however, she left, somewhat unsteadily, in the direction of the cyan door.
She left the warehouse?
Oh boy, not a good sign. I keep thinking that yeah, thanks is being said by Clover. Oh, yeah, the blue when Blue thanks for subscribing. Yeah. It's weird, right? She left the warehouse.
Indeed.
Yeah. Oh.
Without even checking the results?
Correct. There was little reason to check them.
Yeah, it's not like Quark was gonna betray you.
Indeed.
And you two still choose Ally. Man, what a pair of bleeding hearts.
Shut up, Dio.
If you say so. Being mocked for my compassion is a small price to pay for retaining my humanity.
Take that! Take that, you idiot! Take just all those words and shove them up your ass.
Where did Alice run off to?
While we were in the AB room, she mentioned being quite tired.
Now that was a good response to Dio, let me tell you.
Perhaps she went to one of the cabins to rest.
Oh, well, I guess that would make sense.
An ominous rumble filled the warehouse. Oh, well.
The Ambidex gates have closed.
Dio is a dick sniffer. Totally.
Round 3 of the Ambidex game will be the Star Round.
Sorry.
Star keys are required to open the gates.
Are we actually going to do the star round this time? Because I don't think we reached that point. Did we ever do a game for the star round? Have we ever got the star keys? I think that's a myth at this point. I like how this 0 is the third one, even though this is the second game. That has to do actually with the plot, because I think the third game happens between the first and the second, but I'm not sure about that. That's pretty much what I think it is. I saw the first little choice of the third game. I think it's the first, where you have to choose between a coin flip. And he introduced himself, I think, as 0 the second, but I'm not sure if I saw it there or not. I don't remember at all, so we'll see. What was the good response? Like, oh, you should have read that. That was awesome. Let me see if I can go back. Oh man, so Dio said, man, what a pair of bleeding hearts because of them choosing Ally. Kay says, if you say so, being mocked for my compassion is a small price to pay for retaining my humanity. As opposed to what Dio did, which was choosing betray, essentially killing them if they didn't choose betray. So Kay's response there was like perfect. Security room with Phi was a star room, Jack. Oh, okay. Oh yeah. When we actually almost we actually passed out. We saw everything really fast. Yeah, you're right. I almost forgot about that. Yeah, that's the star key. But did we actually went beyond that? I don't think anything else happened. I think we got blocked from that point onward. But anyway, let's keep on going.
There is no set limit on usage of the star keys.
That's awesome.
The ambidex gates can be opened as many times as the players wish to open them.
We can open the gates as many times as we want?
That means the star keys can be used to play the AB game any number of times.
Oh, it's the computer route. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense now. Okay. You need the password for the computer thing. Yeah. I remember now. Okay, that all makes clear because there's so many routes and so many games, mini games to do that I ended up like forgetting how and when that happens. I remember the computer room. I remember the password. I remember the security room and the password of the computer, but I don't remember how it all fit together. Thank you for reminding me. It's like a lot to take in.
If I understood that announcement correctly, that is.
Hey, didn't Zero Jr. say something about this?
As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically.
The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too.
Yeah, he did. Can you guys all show me your bracelets? I want to see what all of our colors and groups are this time. So apparently even the creator managed to get himself confused of his own plot. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if it's spoiler heavy, what's probably coming from that thought, but I was gonna ask why you say that. Let's continue on. Imagine how a canive feels looking at millions of timelines in the first game. Yeah, I can see that. I mean, yeah, wow. All those choices. What's gonna happen next? Within moments, a series of wrists were extended for me to examine. Okay. I'm a solo. Okay. Huh? It looks like all the colors are weird. Like Clover's a cyan pear and Vi's a magenta pear, but Tenmyoji is a yellow pear.
The three solos are red, green, and blue. K's red, Dio's green, and you're blue.
I'm blue. No, I'm Jack, sorry. Then how are we supposed to group up with the chromatic doors? I think they're gonna be white this time.
Ah, yes. Dio told me about them. Very interesting.
Yeah. They're white, all of them. I had a good look while I was waiting for Sigma to show up down in the warehouse.
You should have seen them too, Vi.
Yeah, I did. You're talking about the doors in the floor B warehouse, right?
Yeah. So lay it on us. What are the groups going to shake out this time? We know that. We went through that, I think, twice or 3 times already. Basically, the combinations all give white. See? Option A, Tenmyoji yellow with me blue, would form one group to make white. Magenta and green would form another group, and Clover cyan with K's red wrists would form a third. So basically combine all these to make white, and that's the only option we have.
Huh? Wait, you mean there's only one option?
Yeah. There's no other way we can group up to make white. Alice, Luna, and Quark aren't here to show us their bracelets, so we don't know for sure what their colors are. But it's pretty clear they'll all be pairs, since none of the pairs here have a partner.
I want to be an apple. Okay, that's enough of that joke. So there'll be yellow, magenta, and cyan, right?
Right.
Yeah, makes sense. I don't know why Sigma asked, but
Alright,
yeah.
What now?
What now? Maybe we should investigate.
Got plenty of time until those white doors open.
Yep, let's look for people who mysteriously left. Yeah, about an hour, looks like.
I'm gonna go find Alice.
Of course. I'll come with you then.
Alright. Clover gave her a shrug, and the two of them headed out through the cyan door.
Do I really need to say it?
The infirmary, right? You're going to go check on Quark.
Yeah.
He gave me a nod and trotted out through the yellow door. That left only 3 of us, DOK and myself. What are you guys going to do?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna head over to the lounge and have a drink. You wanna tag along, Kay?
Are you making fun of me? I find it rather hard to drink with this mask on.
Can you imagine? This can get incredibly confusing. Yeah, all the routes, I mean, wow. And we're only playing through certain routes. There are millions, and I should say there are infinites of them. So, yeah. We're only playing in a selected few, which are interesting. Okay.
All right, of course. My bad. Well, I'm out. Later.
Later, losers! With a lazy wave of his hand, Dio slouched off towards the magenta door. It took me a moment to realize Kay was following him.
Hey, what is this? You following me?
No, you must be mistaken. I hope to investigate Floor B further. There are still several rooms I haven't visited.
Okay. You don't have to tell me your life story. See ya.
Wow, that was awkward. Their conversation ended as they reached the door and stepped through it. The only one left was me, and I had to decide where to go. Alright. What should I do next?
Tonight's
Man.
that eclipse, remember? What a way to end 2028, huh?
What a cryptic message that was. Of course! I need to get the rest of that story out of Tenmyoji. The words were scarcely out of my mouth before I set off at a dead run down the hallway towards the infirmary. And when I found it, Tenmyoji was dead. Hope not. Huh? There's nobody here. Worse even. The room was completely empty. I edged forward and peeked around the partition. And oh, there you go. There he was. Tenmyoji. He was standing next to Quark, apparently oblivious of my presence, looking down at something in his hand. A picture? I must have made some small noise because he suddenly looked up, saw me, and hastily shoved the photo back into his pocket. What was that? It was a photo of something, right? Was it yours?
Forget it. It's got nothing to do with you.
But all the stuff we had with us when we got grabbed was taken away. Were you hiding it? Why were you hiding it? Wow.
Why should I tell all of you about one measly photo?
Good point. But anyway, where's Luna?
I asked her to leave. I wanted to be alone with Quark for a bit. So, why are you here?
I wanted to hear the rest.
The rest of what? What the hell are you talking about?
I'm talking about that simulated mission on Mars. Mission to Mars. We heard that recording about it.
I don't have any idea what you're talking about. I'm getting old. Memory's not what it used to be.
Don't fool me. Don't do that. Don't. I know you're hiding something, so spill the beans.
Seem to be forgetting a lot of stuff lately.
I seem to be forgetting how to be more aggressive. Just kidding, I don't need to. Let's ask pretty please? Hey, nice try, pal. But you're not getting away with it this time. You remember something? Alright. You remember so much. You told me it'd take way more than 10 minutes to tell it all. I remember. I am not you, Tenmyoji. I remember those things. One of my favorite games, though. Gino, welcome to the stream, and thank you. Hope you like the stream too.
You really sure you want to know?
Huh?
Maybe I'll tell you, and then you'll regret it. Just think about all the hopes you've got for the future.
Sorry.
And all the happy memories of your past.
So, maybe I'll tell you, and then you'll regret it. Maybe you'll wish you'd kept your full mouth shut. And then the rest.
What if what I have to tell you makes everything you've ever believed ring hollow, and the whole world just crumbles around you?
Oh my. What is so revealing? Okay.
You sure you want that?
I kinda want it. I want that weird drama in this video game. Hey, come on. You don't need to threaten me.
This isn't a threat. I'm being honest here. Are you really, truly prepared?
Oh, well, of course. I never got the chance to say I am. This is blind. Gino, this is a blind run of this game, blind playthrough of this game. So I don't know what to expect. We'll see. Before I could, Fi exploded into the room, her face a mixture of anxiety and fear. And by the way, since you most likely played it, since you like it so much, here's the flowchart for you. So that's basically where we're at this point. This is live stream number 10, and this is basically what we did. So we're still missing this route here, and we are going through this one here. Of course, you know the drill, no spoilers, etc., etc.
Good. There you are.
Did something happen?
Alice is...
Oh, what? This route too? Are you kidding?
Look, just come with me, all right? She's in the number 2 cabin.
Let's go, I guess. Without waiting for a response, Fi spun around and ran back to the back out of the room. Tenmyoji and I exchanged a quick, confused look, then leapt up and took off after her. Yeah, it's a crime to spoil this type of game. I mean, there's so much going on that I like to see how it turns out on its own, you know? And people have been respecting that so far, so it's good. Alice? The first thing I saw when I stepped through the door was the blossom of red on her chest. It felt as if I'd walked straight into a brick wall. I stopped short, my body refusing to move. No. Why did this happen? I forced one shaking foot forward, then the next. My legs began to buckle, and I put my hand against the wall to steady myself as my heart thundered in my chest. Calm down. Calm down. This looks pretty bad, but you don't actually know anything yet. Yeah, that's right. Maybe it's not too late. Maybe we can still save her. Then at last, I pressed my fingers to her neck, and those hopes were dashed. No pulse. Clearly, she wasn't breathing either. Her pupils had dilated hideously, making her face seem somehow inhuman. No. No, that's not true. Why? Then I noticed it. All the blood must have distracted me. But now I saw there was a scalpel buried in her chest. Judging by the position of the handle, she had been stabbed through the heart. I felt a sympathetic twinge of pain in my own chest in my stomach lurked. Oh boy. Bile and hopelessness rose up in my throat. Well, that's what's actually happening right now. But we saw this scene before, so it's a shock that it happened in this timeline, though. I stood, hands balled tightly into white-knuckled fists, and took a deep breath. Who killed her? We know it was kind of suicide, I think. All around the room were the rest of the Nonary Game's participants, except, of course, for Quark. I wanted to ask which one of them had killed her. Even if it had been one of them, though, there was no way they'd answer. All I could do was stare at each one of them in turn, asking myself, is this person a murderer? The looks they traded with one another suggested that I wasn't the only person wondering if they were standing next to a killer. An unsettling silence filled the room. Clover was the first to speak.
Who did this?
Boy!
Say something. Answer me.
Something!
Please, Clover, calm down. We don't even know if she was killed.
Then what happened?
She died. She killed herself. That's pretty much what happened. So shut up. Yeah, that would be really crappy.
An accident? You think a scalpel just dropped from the ceiling and stabbed her?
Oh boy. Are you talking Final Destination style death? Like a random scalpel just flying through the air and stabbing people? Oh, it would be awesome. But no, it didn't happen that way.
Cool it, kid.
You did it, didn't you?
Oh, snap!
You nuts?
Then who did it? Who killed her?
Clover, even if we assume that she was murdered, that doesn't necessarily mean the killer was one of us, does it?
Wait a minute. You went into the AB room with Alice during the last round, didn't you? Something happened in there, didn't it?
No, nothing happened.
Don't lie to me! There's no way Alice would just run off like that! She wouldn't leave me! Something happened!
Okay, Clover, calm down. I don't like you when you're angry and despaired, and mainly when you have an axe next to you.
If she was going to leave, she'd tell me! She...
Hey, Clover. Don't you think just assuming Alice was murdered is jumping the gun a little bit?
How can you look at her and say that? Scalpels don't just stab people all by themselves!
But people make them stab themselves too. What? Forget it. I'm tired.
Oh, I see. I see.
The whole allure of this game is seeing this crazy shit happen. And that's true. That's a whole thing. Like, each timeline, something stupidly crazy happens, and that's one of them. Sadly, it's a repeated scene technically, but we'll see how it develops from there.
I get it now.
You get it?
You're all in on it, aren't you?
Yeah, we used you as a scalpel and stabbed her. Whatever. That axe ending still leaves scars. Yeah, a lot. From 999 all the way back. Memories, man, that was a great game. That's why I'm playing the sequel right now. Dude. And never forget.
It wasn't just one killer. It was 6!
Oh, 6 killers. 6 killers.
No wonder you're so anxious to say this wasn't a murder.
Clover, please, just settle down.
Fine. Show me some proof then. Prove to me in 10 seconds that you didn't murder my friend.
Anybody has fingerprint stuff we can use? But maybe that could be a way to see who the fuck was holding the scalpel.
Or I'm going to kill every last one of you bastards!
Oh boy, with an axe, I guess.
You're all going to die just like she did!
See, that's the Clover I remember. Hey, hold on a minute.
9, 8,
I said
7.
1 minute, not 10 seconds.
Clover!
6, 5,
Clover!
3, 2, 1.
Blast off. It was a successful launch. Congratulations, team. Reaching the moon. Oh boy, to be continued. We're all gonna die. This is Yak's ending. Congratulations, you died again. To be continued. Are you kidding me? Are you really serious now? Are you serial? Okay, I guess let's save. That was kind of interesting. Let's see how that ends when we got the chance. So it's locked, of course. Now this route is still locked, even though it doesn't look like it. We still don't have what we need to continue. But nothing else opened, so I'm assuming we have to come through here to get some answers. Right? Jump right in. We need to betray who? I don't remember. Oh, we don't need to betray yet. We need to choose a door. Okay, we're gonna have a excuse me. Let me check something. Technically, we need to follow, yeah, the red door. So, okay, that's what we're gonna do. We need to go through the red door. I'll take Dio. That means the red door is for us.
Whoa. Betting on the dark horse, huh? It feels kind of weird to say that about myself. Anyway, might as well be polite.
She pulls out 2 axes. I'm gonna stab your faces.
Thank you.
Thank you? No, don't thank me yet. Are you okay with that, Clover?
Well, I don't really trust him,
But I like you much more like that, instead of all psycho like you were a minute ago.
if Alice really wants to go with option B...
Yes, this works fine. Kay, Tenmyoji, and I will take the green door.
Perfect.
It's not great, but it's better than Dio.
It's better than Dio. You betcha.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm willing to do option B.
Like, for a dude who starts the game and everybody hates him already, it's like, fantastic. You can see perfectly this guy is the most hated guy in the team right from the start. So, congratulations, Dio, for that achievement.
Quark should be fine if he's with Luna.
Okay, I'll take good care of him, I promise.
What about Phi and Kay?
No problems here. I'll take Quark and Luna and we'll do the blue door.
I also approve of option B. I will take the green door, correct?
Yeah, good. Looks like we're all set. Kay nodded and handed Quark gently to Luna.
10 seconds remain until chromatic doors close.
Come on, guys, hurry. The door's already closing.
Coming!
I know!
Get in! With seconds to spare, we leapt across the threshold.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
Chromatic doors closing. And here we are. So this is the next puzzle room we're gonna do. I don't know what it is, but maybe it's not too late. Come on, guys. What's this? There's 3 different doors.
Which one do we take?
Dunno, but it looks like they're all locked anyway.
So
Yeah.
this is a dead end? Great.
No, hold on. What's this thing?
Well, it's got a lever on it.
Don't get too attached. It's probably a lever.
Oh, wow. It took me a moment to get that joke. Oh my goodness, Clover. Really? Are you kidding me? Yeah. ... Are you serious?
Yeah, pretty good, huh? Am I great or what?
No.
Huh? Huh?
No. Just, yeah, Dio. Yeah, like, what the? For once, I agree with Dio on that one. Cringe. Totally. Welcome to the stream XTY.
Hey, Sigma, is this chick simple or something?
I guess she is, or she can be. I wouldn't rule it out. Just take it easy on with her, okay?
Hey! What kind of a gentleman has a secret conversation in front of a lady? I guess it can't be helped, though. You boys just secrete secrets.
Ah, miserable little pile of secrets. Just leave her here. Just let her, Clover, sit down in a corner. We're gonna do the game, and you stay right here, okay? We don't need you. Shut up. Shut up.
Oh man, I'm good.
No, you're not.
Sigma, please, let me give her a smack.
I wouldn't do that. What if it only makes her worse?
Well, I think that's enough genius comedy for now. How about we throw that lever?
I thought you said we shouldn't stay. We should stay away from it.
Well, you don't really think anything bad's gonna happen if you pull it, do you? Besides, it's not like we can go back.
Fine, I'll do it. Ready? Here we go!
Yeah, like, Bri, don't get too attached to it. It might be a lever, someone who leaves, or a lever, the proper way to say lever, technically. So it's a play on words. Yeah, that was a really bad play on words. So if you didn't catch that, don't worry, you didn't lose anything. You didn't miss anything. Huh, the center one opened.
Looks like the others are still locked, though.
Through the center one, then. Forward!
Onwards! Without waiting for a response, Clover marched through the door. And Dio and I shared a glance and shook our heads and followed. What else can we do? Because Clover's such a weird chick. Oh, Clover. Never change. Where are we? The lab? What was that? I didn't quite catch that. What is this place?
Well, it said laboratory on the door, didn't it?
Yeah, I thought so too. Like laboratory, right? Something like
Figure
that.
that means they're dissecting frogs or building mine rays or something.
Pretty sure dissecting frogs would happen first, but whatever. A laboratory, huh?
Do you think they might research stuff like viruses here?
Or maybe Clover brains.
If they do...
Good idea! We might be able to find some of that Excelivir. That would be great. Actually, more antidotes.
If we do, we can cure Quark.
What a weird smile you have. Oh, okay.
You really think it'll be that easy?
Of course not. Well, somebody's a positive thinker.
Shut it. Just saying. This place hasn't exactly been set up for us to succeed so far.
Well, we won't know until we look. So, let's get started. Seek a way out. Oh yeah, well, some of the rooms are really simple. Some of them are just pass through them really quickly. But here we go. This is the time for us to do this puzzle. So only if I just cry for help, that's when you help. But apparently I won't be needing the help. Microscope. Tried looking into the eyepiece. Eyepiece? But it's pitch black in there. Okay, full holes on top and stick something. Okay. So this looks cool. Seeds. Nice. What's this? It's black. It's something going on there. Okay. That's the safe we need. Okay, cool. What's this? Exactly, Sigma. What's this thing? Who knows? Yeah, there's another flask here. Oh, okay, an empty capsule. Nice. And another empty capsule. And seeds. Good. Binders. There's 2 pieces of paper in here. Huh. Hydroponics research 1 and 2. Okay, cool. Must be 3 and 4 here. Steps for dissecting a frog. Wow. Okay, guess that's actually important. Remove the specimen from the, it's preserving ethanol. Dispose the ethanol by pouring down the drain. Ethanol will be filtered, gathered in the liquid waste tank beneath the cupboard. Begin the dissection by, we are using the provided scalpel. Be sure to conduct your dissection inside the fume cupboard. Okay, alright. How about the rest? Oh, that's the memory card. We didn't see it. Okay. Preparations for hydroponic fluid and seeds. Man, my throat. Are you collecting all the passwords? Yes, I am. I have all the gold files so far. And sometimes I've been stuck in rooms specifically to try to figure out how to get the gold file. So far I got every single one of them. That's good. Prepare the 5 different hydroponic fluids. Dilute the ratio 1 part fluid and 10 part water. Okay. Each fluid has a distinct color. For preparation 2, prepare the 5 types of plant seeds, 2 long seeds and 3 round seeds. Okay. Research has shown. Okay, we're gonna read all that. So this looks like a solution for a puzzle. We'll get to that. First, we need to find those seeds. We found a few of them. Let me use this keyboard. Okay, and let's focus on that. See these seeds. Roots. Nice. Anything else? Looks like this one is different. Oh, okay. Saline solution, and there's a frog back there. Thank you for the frog. Poor thing. Look at that. So cute. Alright, let's move on. Oh, hello. Seeds. More seeds. What's this? Thing on top looks like some sort of industrial strength lid. Yeah, look at that. Yeah. Weird. Binder. On paper inside it says DNA extraction instructions. Alright, let's check it. Place the plant material. Okay, so that's the puzzle for the root, I guess. Design a blender and activate the blender. Once the material has been thoroughly broken down, add in a solution of saline water. The liquid will be filtered and dripped down into the beaker. Once it has done so, pour the ethanol into the beaker. And it will collect at the bottom of the beaker. Use an empty capsule to collect it. Alright, so do we have ethanol? Seeds? I don't think we collected ethanol. I think that's what we're missing. Okay, cool. Let's go then. You can see the rest later. That seems like those pipes. We went through a similar puzzle to this, I guess. Yeah, I think I understand. So you have to divide those numbers so they fit in. After turning the correct levers, pull down on the lever on the right to pour water into the beakers. Okay, let's give it a shot. So, I remember something about... There you go. Wrong seed. Fail. Okay. So. So fluids are here, but it's not essentially exactly what we need. So, let me think. If we do this... Fail. Alright. Huh. This one is 40, so 40 plus... Eh. 40, the only thing that can go here is 40, so... Interesting. Am I missing something? Probably I'm missing something, so maybe I can do this right away? Huh. What is this thing color? Huh. Alright. So, fluid, 10 drops water. I see. I see. Alright, let's go back real quick and skip back in. Just to make sure. Alright, so I need 3. So 30 has to come in here. 30 here, 20 here, 50 here, and 30 here. So, let's see. If I put this is 40 for each side. 40, 40. This is 20 here, divided by, so 10 here, right away. So, 40 plus 10, 50. This here is 20 plus the 10 from here. That's correct. So this part here we don't need to touch. Now, we don't want, so 40, 20. Okay, like that. It has to be like that. This has to be 10. This has to be this. Okay, that's exactly what we need to do. All down. Perfect. Adam, welcome to the stream. As simple as that. Look at that. We've poured the water into the beaker. Okay, and all the lights are green. Really easy, this one. We already saw it, so, well, a similar one. We just needed to know that it was 10 parts water, and I forgot that detail, but there you go. That's that. Should we, or should we not, use the seeds now? Oh, 5 types, okay, 5 types of seeds. But we still need one more. And I don't see anything around here. So let me use a keyboard to move around. Woo! Woo! Okay, we can't go any further. Let's rotate around the room. Still this thing. Okay, not really. Huh, nothing else. Okay, interesting. Oh, there you go. Seeds. What's this? It must be some kind of waste tank. Oh, maybe... Wait a second. Maybe the frog needs to go here. Hey, froggy! Oh. Oh, it's a speaker. Oh, it's a drain, of course. What's wrong with you? Speaker. I'm confused there. Okay. Pull the froggy ethanol. Yeah, why not? Right. We got the tank. What about the frog now? We do this at school. Well, I didn't, but technically you do this at school. Sadly, I wish I would, like, well, kinda, even though it's kinda gross and sad. Ah, boy. I don't like to use the mouse to move around. Is this... Huh. Interesting. Okay, so I'm missing something here. Let's see more. Ethanol has to be poured in. So, what we need is this in here. Blend it, exactly. Hey, Ipiki or Leonard, welcome. Lone Wolf. Let's go with the Lone Wolf. How are you today? Brags. Yeah, it keeps like spiking. Well, not my side. Sorry, excuse me for the silence. Well, my side is perfectly fine. Sadly, it must be your internet. Or YouTube on your side, which depends on which server. Stupid. It's YouTube, you know. Alright, so, oops. DNA extraction. There you go. Saline water. That's it. What I needed. Which makes sense. But I'm no expert. It's green. Okay. Looking good. Last, not least, methanol. Oh! This should do. Huh. There was a fourth step. Let me see. We'll collect the bottom beaker, use an empty capsule. There you go. So we have capsules with us. Let's collect those. Whoop. Thank you for the DNA collection. A green capsule. Nice. So first part is done. Now we need can use the seeds. That's not for the seeds, right? Oh yeah, exactly. So capsules go there. Alright, cool. Next, what's this? What if I put seeds in that? Okay. And that one over there doesn't seem to interact with us, so am I missing the scalpel somewhere? Maybe I am. Oh, the seeds. Wait. Okay, I see. That's gonna fail. Those two are badly placed. All right. Done! Great. Well, that was easy enough, I guess. Hopefully it didn't break our hard mode. Yep, that's good. That's good. New grill tonight. Man, this tastes incredible. Grill. Delicious. Have a nice meal. It's such an interactive puzzle. Yep, it's a really cool puzzle, actually. I'm enjoying it so far, and I'm not struggling, so that's cool. That's good. Oh, a red capsule. Nice. Let's get the red capsule then. Now what? Now we still need to do the frog thing. Oh, I can put the capsule there. What next? Okay, what are we missing? More seeds. We have the seeds. We probably need to do more with that. Okie dokie. Still, oh, there's a scalpel right here, you dummy, and there's a lion biting the sun again. Oh boy. Got it. Sigma. What are you gonna do with the scalpel? You're gonna cut the Lord Hoppington open? Well, I don't really have a choice, do I? Oh, but poor Lord Hoppington. What are you freaking out about? Dead. It's not the point. It's still sad. Yeah, it's kind of sad. Oh, for the love of... This frog is dead. It is an ex-frog. Fine. I'll do it. Well, I guess that saves me the trouble. Ew. Huh? Something came out of his stomach. A blue capsule? Why? Blue capsule inside a frog's stomach? Oh boy, you know what that means? Kind of a weird coincidence right there. Alright. Reading the chat real quick. A Japanese company that only makes puzzle games who made this puzzle room. Only this puzzle room? Not the others? So you're telling me that different people made different parts of the game? That ought to be cool, actually. Sigma, come here. What's wrong? I can see something in here. What do you mean, something? Ah, just look. It's easier than explaining. Oh, look. Ew, what the heck? Oh! Oh, I don't know. I know this is T-Mean and something like that. I don't remember. They'll probably explain it by the in a sequence. A is adenine or adenine. Yeah, adenine sounds right. Here's guanine. Here's cytosine. Maybe cytosin, but well, whatever. And then thymine. Yeah, some of those words, they're kind of different in Portuguese and French, actually. So kind of weird. But I recognize them. They're components of DNA. A to T, C to G. Can only bind A and T, exactly, and C, and G and C, exactly. Fails biology class. Oh boy. No, sorry, I wrote wrongly. Who made all the puzzle rooms from all games? Okay, from all the games. Nice. So basically, that Japanese team made all the puzzles. And then the story was made up by another, well, probably the main team. Spike Shun probably came up with all this. But the puzzles were made by a specific group of people. Okay, that's good to know. And they're really clever. I really like those puzzles. Really simple in some aspects, but some of them are so complex or not obvious at first. And they put up a good challenge. I got a few puzzles that frustrated me just because I couldn't figure out the solution for some reason. I was too tired. You should know a lot about this stuff. Yeah, I guess so. Anyway, you should be able to solve the puzzle now. Give it a shot. Alright. So yeah, those two combine. Oh, okay. That's right. Yummy Coke, welcome to the stream. Aha! Did it. Good job, Sigma. That was awesome. Do you want a treat? I'm not hungry. You're turkey. What in the hell? Come on. Stop screwing off. I don't have time for that. Get over here and look at this. This is the green password. Yep, star. Stars. Safe password. Now we need to find the unsafe password. Just kidding. We need to find the other one. And I'm pretty sure this has to do with this machine. Wait a minute. Can we use the seeds in that? Why not? Nice. It works. What we need to do now is use the character team. Sounds the most fun. Creating the characters, yeah, and the voice actors too. That was awesome. Yeah, I know. So I'm working on that now. Celine solution. It's kind of hidden, but it's cool. It's cool. I didn't know that. But give it a shot, right? It's just working, so I guess this is the right answer. Run with this, and to finish it off, well, that's pretty much how to use your the last of your items. And get the capsule out. Oops, I misclicked, and get this yellow gooey DNA sample. And that should hopefully give us the blue password. Oh, I thought I would actually need to do the minigame again in a hard mode or something. Could. Well, the minigame was quite easy, to be honest. Good. There we go. Blue password. Hello, Mr. Safe. Star, moon, sun. Star, moon, sun. I remember the other one. Here you go, gold file. Nice. I think it's that. Nope, it's not. Let's not fail it again. What am I doing? Pass. Laboratory. Oh, okay. Right. Okay. Right. I see. So you're nothing, and you're a star. There you go. Completed. Thought I could remember. Excelivir. We found it. Suspense was killing me. Okay. What have we got here? First is... Wow. Excelivir. Right there. A map. Yeah, the map is more important than the actual Excelivir. Or the big... Even the big binder that's inside, like the big diary or something like that, that's there. Either of the two are much more important than the freaking map that's below everything. But anyway, yes, that's it. Alright, let's keep looking. There's a lot of stuff in here. These are... Oh, come on, the cards, really? Okay. The key cards, moon cards, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, hang on to them. Next up is, well, got a notebook. Are you kidding me? You haven't noticed a wonderful flask of Excelivir, sorry, right next to your face, like right in front of you. It says like clearly. You haven't grabbed it yet. That's the first thing anybody would notice. But anyway, I can't read any of this. Are these even letters? What the heck is this? Is it a journal? Okay. Alright. What languages? Language. What language? Wow. Typo. Saving the best for last. For sure. What language is this? Who knows? Maybe it's Brazilian? They speak Portuguese in Brazil. Yeah, they do. And it's kind of technically not weird symbols, so yeah. Lol, Dio is retarded. Yeah, kind of, a lot. Anyway, what else have we got here? Looks like 2 more things. The key! There, let's leave the rest. Oh, finally. Is that medicine? This is on the label. It says Axel. It says Axel. Veer. Axel Ever. Axlaver? Wait, didn't Luna say something about Excelivir? You're right. This is it. This is Excelivir. It's a cure for Radical 6. Let's bring it back. Whoa, hold on. Let me see that. Later! We need to get out of here as quick as possible. Yeah, we need to get this stuff to Quark. First, we gotta get out of this room. Yeah, but that's easy. You got it. Right? You got it. Oh, come on, game. Oh, come on, game. Come on, that's the second typo in the same sequence. Please. We found the key to the safe. Didn't a Mission Impossible movie have a similar disease and cure? There's a lot of, you know that better than Clover. there's a lot of plots that use the medicine with virus thing, which I like it, like this kind of story actually. T-pose. I like T-pose. Do you speak Brazilian, Jack? Yes, I do, technically. Kind of. I wish I had a really good Brazilian accent, actually. It's a really cool accent. Oops, sorry, my mistake. Alright. Let's move out this room. Where's the exit? This way? This way. Click! The lock for the door. The lock of the door, right now, it says lock. You guys ready? Yeah, let's do it. Let's unlock this locking door written with lock and on it. L-O-C-K. Lock is now unlocked. Oh, open. Okay, whatever. You found it! Of course I found it. Because I'm the best.
Hey, hold on a minute.
Why? Question mark?
There's something... Nah, I guess there's a couple of things I want to double check. Well, one of them's not really significant, I guess.
Huh?
First off, this machine.
Yeah, I was wondering about that too.
We didn't even end up using this thing, did we?
Yeah.
I was just wondering what it was.
Well, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to answer that. Look at the side here. There's a name or something. IG Replicator.
Replicator makes it sound like it makes copies of stuff.
Clever, Clover. Really clever. So it's like a copy machine.
Yeah. Probably copies IG. Whatever that is.
IG. IG. Okay. Any idea? Who knows? Who mouths? Who eyes?
Ice cream by the gallon?
You know, Clover, that's actually really, really cool. I would love that to happen. A bunch of ice cream. Of course! This machine must be here so we can just make all the ice cream we want. Are you nuts? You're one idiotic girl, you know that? In other words, you're an IG.
Oh, good one.
You.
Hey, this isn't the time for stupid jokes. There's a helpless child back there in the infirmary who needs our help.
Oh, look who's talking. Like, you want to talk. You really want to talk. So shut up. It was right, of course. I hung my head in shame. But,
at any rate, as long as we don't know what IG means, we can't do anything with this machine, right?
That's really cool. You said a pun without knowing it. What about Clover, Cleaver, and Clever, and stuff? Alright.
That's right.
Makes sense.
You know, we're not really clever because that thing is, it looks like... Okay, I don't know what it is for. Honestly, I am not sure. So I'm not gonna say anything stupid. I'm not sure you should let that Clover... Yeah, she wasn't supposed to, but, you know. It's Clover. Replicates any disease or cured genetically. Huh. Intragenous replicator. That could be the case. If that's the case, that's what I was going to say. It looks like it fits a bottle of those, of Excalibur or something. Maybe that's the solution to all our problems. Replicating that solution through that machine. But again, this is all guesswork, of course. So maybe it's for something else altogether.
On to the second issue. Sigma, you found a journal and some sort of vial in the safe, right?
Yeah.
The vial. Could you show it to me again?
Why?
I didn't really get a good look at it before.
You want to throw it on the ground and break it?
You guys were in there so close I could barely see it. Was it really Excalibur?
Yeah, definitely. As I spoke, I pulled the vial out of my pocket. See? It's written right there on the label. Exelavir.
You really are an idiot.
Oh boy, here we go. Huh?
Although I guess in this case the G and IG stands for guy.
What? I don't... The words were barely out of my mouth when he moved. I knew it. Before I could blink, the vial disappeared from my hands. Hey, what gives?
What are you doing?
Theo slipped the vial quickly into his coat.
Oh, don't worry. I'll keep it safe.
You mother...
I'll even give it back to you later.
No, not later. Give it back now.
I don't think so. If you want it back, you're gonna have to listen to my request.
Request?
Yeah, that's what I said. If you want this back, in the next AB game, you have to choose ally.
You're such a... Can I kill him right here, right now? Ally? Wait. Is that why you took the medicine? To blackmail me?
That's horrible! You're using Quark's life as leverage!
Well, I've got some really good reasons to do so. I'll be happy to give it back if you just do what I say.
I didn't realize until they started to hurt that I'd curl my hands into fists. If Dio would only give me an opening.
I wouldn't try and take it back by force if I were you. You make any sudden moves and I'll smash it.
You're a clever little piece of shit. Not yet. Alright. He patted his pocket gently.
Oh, and one more thing. Don't tell those other idiots that you found some Excelavir in here. I hear one word about it, and the next thing you hear will be little bits of glass shattering on the floor.
What? Your face? I wish. Damn it.
That's not fair.
This game isn't about compassion. It's not about being clever.
It's about being Clover.
It's about one thing. How well you can manipulate people to your advantage. How unfair you can be.
Dio. Shut the fuck up. Don't kill him. Just give him the old man check. Yeah.
So, what are you gonna do? Ready to promise me you'll pick ally?
We'll see about that. What if I choose betray? Whatever. Fine. I promise.
Sigma!
I want to kill him.
Oh, I knew you'd say it eventually. I'm glad you understand how this works, but don't think about trying anything funny. Break your promise and, well, you know what happens. See you chumps later. I'm really looking forward to the next round.
Yeah, I know. I know, Kyle. I know. What a conundrum. With one last self-satisfied juggle, Theo strutted out of the room.
Are you really going to do what he says?
Yeah.
Sigma, you've only got one BP right now. If we choose ally and he chooses betray...
I know. I'll drop to -1, and that means I'll get penalized.
But that means...
Look, it's not like I want to, alright? If we don't do as he says, then he'll destroy the medicine. If he does that, then Quark will...
So you're going to die to save his life? That's...
Why would you do that?
Good point. In all honesty, I was terrified. My voice was far from a foregone conclusion. Well, we should get back to the upper floor. Everybody else is probably finished already, but I bet they're waiting for us. I didn't wait for Clover's response. Don't worry, you'll get revenge eventually. Yes, I will. I will. In another timeline. Oh boy. We're gonna save the kid. Hello? Do 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 do. Warehouse A. Welcome to the warehouse. We've got fun games.
An ambidex gate has been opened. 45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
They hadn't fixed random Clover smiles in situations where smiling doesn't make sense. It's kind of weird, like when she has that sad face, I don't know if it's the shape of her face, because, you know, 3D modeling and stuff, but it looks like she's smiling, which is kind of weird. Yeah, Clover is the weirdest character here, in terms of character, like, modeling, for that kind of animation. Kind of weird. But anyway. Happens, I guess. 45 minutes remaining. Okay.
Sorry, I went ahead and cracked it open a bit early.
You son of a bitch. Dio! In one of his hands was the moon key. He twirled it around like a veteran gambler, grinned, and slid it back into his pocket.
You don't mind, right? I figured you and Clover would get up here right away. Besides, I thought it'd be best to get this done soon before you lose your nerve. I don't know about you, but I'm really looking forward to the next round.
You know, you're making me lose my nerve. I glanced around the warehouse, and Alice and Kay were back. As was 5. And of course, Clover. Where are Tenmyoji and the rest of them?
They're in the infirmary.
We carried Quark to one of the beds. Tenmyoji and Luna are looking after him.
Gino, your English is impeccable, so really nice. I can understand every single word that you say. Is Jack gonna choke a bitch? Yeah, most likely. Tenmyoji and Luna are looking for them. Okay. After him. I see.
How's he doing?
Well, it's hard to say. He seems to be sleeping soundly, but beyond that, there's really no way to know.
Oh, alright. No chance then, huh?
Right.
Yeah. It's bad.
So what was your room, Sigma?
A laboratory.
Is that so?
Did it look like the kind of place where they'd be researching viruses and DNA and those kinds of things?
Oh, Alice. Why? Don't push me, please. I can't. Yeah, no, really, it's cool. It's cool. Gino, it's really cool. And it all depends on your upbringing and current life situation as to how you come up to others. It's a simple way to understand a person. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it did.
Was there any of that Excelivir?
Oh, fine. Why?
Don't tell those other idiots that you found some Excelivir in here.
Hey, Fi's not an idiot, so I can tell her.
I hear one word about it, and the next thing you hear will be little bits of glass shattering on the floor.
Don't do that. This is such a problem. My eyes flicked Dio for a moment. No, nothing. Besides me, Clover bit her lip.
I see.
Yeah. So, how did it go with you? Find anything interesting? Vi only shook her head. Alright. With a unison of movement, almost that almost looked choreographed. Alice and Kay shrugged. I feel bad. It has
Where
to be
does
done.
that leave us? We still got about 40 minutes left until voting ends.
What are you gonna do?
I'm a little curious about that lab you found. I thought I might go take a peek at it.
Alright, can I take a Pikachu?
I'll show you the way then.
That would be wonderful.
I think I'll go have a look at the room Alice, Kay, and Tenmyoji found. Never know. Maybe you missed something. Perhaps there's some Excelivir hidden somewhere in there.
Yeah. What a bastard.
Then I shall take you there.
What about you two? Where are you going?
I'll just cry in a corner. Well, I think I'll start by heading over to the infirmary to see how Quark's doing.
Then I will too.
Yeah.
Glad that's settled.
She nodded to Clover. They disappeared through the magenta door. Dio and Kay followed a few footsteps behind. Oh boy. Dio did nothing wrong. No. Leave Dio alone. Okay then. Guess we should be going too.
Hold on. Show me that journal first.
Huh.
Dio told me about it. He wouldn't tell me anything about the lab except that you found a journal with, his words, some sort of bullshit language.
Some sort of bullshit language. Okay.
He said you had it, so I was hoping I could take a look.
I'm pretty sure it must be Latin. Yeah. One sec. I took the journal out of my pocket and handed it to Vi. She began to flip through the pages, her eyes quickly scanning each one.
This is Latin.
There you go. Oh my gosh, I nailed it. Latin? You mean you can read it?
Yeah, with time and a dictionary.
Yeah, of course. Why didn't I think of that? Guys, I'm gonna excuse me for a little bit, just a few minutes. I won't even pause the stream. I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna blow my nose because you can hear it kind of being stuffed. So I'll be back in a second. Oh man, I must have been I must be catching a cold or something. Probably. Weird. Anyway, I learned Latin. Oh, cool. Latin is really cool. I wish I could, like, learn some of it. I bet Dio is going to pretend he found the Excalibur, so he makes himself look less of a bad guy. I would prefer that he did that instead of just taking the chance to blackmail us, get out, or break the vial. So, we'll see. So, in other words, no.
Pardon me for not being able to translate a dead language on the fly.
You're right. It's a dead language. Oh! Just kidding. It's true.
This looks like some kind of research log. It's not gonna be some sort of, I took the dog for a walk today.
The one you learned in class?
It was nice kind of stuff. I can understand a little of it, mostly conjunctions and things like that.
Huh.
But most of these words I've never even seen before.
Vi started to leaf through the book again as she spoke. Then suddenly she stopped.
Wait. I can read this one. Page 216. This isn't research notes. It looks like a personal entry.
What's it say?
Don't rush me. This is gonna take a minute.
Yeah, let's do the waiting game.
Interesting. All right, I think I got it.
You think?
It looks like they're talking about Radical 6.
Oh snap! What are they talking about? Why are they talking about that?
Not sure. Let me read it to you. Keep in mind I'm paraphrasing.
When the body is affected with Radical 6, the processing speed of the brain is reduced. If we assume the brain currently operates at a one-on-one basis, with regards to time, Radical 6 reduces this to 1 square root of 1/6, or approximately 1 to 0.408. Sorry. This means that for each second that passes outside, the patient feels that only 0.408 seconds have passed inside. Therefore, when 1 second has passed inside, approximately 240.45 seconds, or square root of 6 seconds, have passed outside. In other words, when 10 seconds pass in the real world, a patient infected with Radical 6 would feel as if only 4 seconds had passed. This is why the virus is been termed Radical 6. Radical is another term for what is also known as the root operation, the function inverse to the taking of a power. In a less mathematical sense, it can also be used to refer to something that is extreme or severe. Those infected by Radical 6 eventually develop a powerful urge to commit suicide. The exact cause of this is unclear, and although there is as of yet no direct link between suicidal urges and the reduction of mental processing speed, many believe that they are not unrelated. Those infected with Radical 6 perceive the world to be moving at a fever pitch, as if it were a video cassette being fast forwarded. For instance, although the patient believes that only 10 seconds have passed, in fact 24.5 seconds have passed. Given its increased speed of input, maintaining the ability to observe and reason would become an Herculean task. One theory holds that this disparity in time perception causes the brain to be flooded with massive amounts of information. Unable to keep up, it begins to fail. Whatever the cause, the infected invariably or whatever attempt to take their own lives, which is arguably the most terrifying aspect of this virus. Research suggests that Gino, thank you for subscribing. Research suggests that a targeted antiviral could kill or at least disable Radical 6, but we have been unable to develop one. It seems our best hope now is to harvest antibodies from someone with a neutral immunity to the virus. Thus far, however, we have been unable to locate a suitable subject, so I have continued my efforts to discover an alternative means of treatment. I like to think I'm respectable. What's going on in the chat? It's not exactly the high societal prick. What? Oh, by the Illuminati. Antigens are used to treat viral infections in real life. That makes sense. Good. That's nice. So there's a little bit of realism here. Given my current rate of progress, I predict that I will have a workable treatment within a decade or two. It is my fervent hope that humanity will be able to survive that long. The bodies of those dead from suicide are piled up along the roads leading into and out of town. The entire area reeks with the stench of decay, and the sky is filled with the constant buzzing of flies. At times, their swarms are so thick that when one passes, it feels as a cloud has gone over the sun. Wow. Every day I see more crows and rats everywhere, feeding on the dead. I'll leave my subscription and go. Bye. Have a nice treason. Thank you for watching, Gino, and see you in the next stream, okay? Thanks for watching. Ironically, the only healthy-looking creature are the stray cats, who have grown fat on a plentiful rodent diet. The few humans who survived the outbreak have been locked away by the government in underground shelters. This is a really, really freaking ominous music for this situation. I don't know how many were saved, but I fear only a handful. Their survival is the only hope that remains for the human race. Oh Lord, please, let their future be a bright one. A lot of questions arose right now. A lot of questions arose. Whoa, that's a lot of information. Now we know what the virus does to you, though. If you get infected, your brain slows down by the root of 1/6. That's, what, about 40%?
That isn't the important part. Those infected by Radical 6 eventually develop a powerful urge to commit suicide.
Alice. Yeah, you're right. And Quark, too. That would explain why Quark was, well, trying to kill himself.
There are two other things in here that worry me. First, part about how they haven't managed to develop a treatment for it yet.
Kyle, I was thinking about that, and it happened in many occasions. Like, people were saying they, like, when they were kind of passing out, they were saying that they saw everything going really fast. Huh. Are we all infected with Radical 6? That doesn't really make sense. Well, I mean, it makes sense, that's the problem, but it doesn't really fit. Like, time on our clocks is normal time, apparently, and... Huh. Okay. My mind is racing right now. My mind is racing. Oh boy. Okay. What am I supposed to make of it? Maybe they just hadn't found one when the journal was written? I mean, from what we know, there's a drug called Excelivir that cures it.
Exactly. But in the journal it says it might take 20 years to make something like that.
Hold on a second. I'm getting confused. When was this thing even written?
December 29th. No year.
Well, there's no way it was written this year.
Yeah, probably not. Anyway, moving on. The second concern I have is about the underground shelters it mentions. The newspaper article said something about quarantining people too. After we read it, we all thought the same thing. What if this was one of those quarantine facilities?
But that's the thing. If we're all infected by the Radical 6 virus, for some reason it actually works, this is not a quarantine for saving, like, for isolating people that are not infected, but instead, we're isolating people that have the virus. So what the heck is going on here? Wow.
But this journal seems to suggest the opposite.
Or maybe the safe house. Yeah, that could be it. That could be it. That could be a good idea. So, Zero infiltrated, but I don't know. I don't know, Kyle. I don't think that's a plausible thing. The game is always so well planned. This is way too much planning, and it's weird. Everything is so weird that I don't see somebody infiltrating this place to put everybody in and make them play the game. Like, we were asleep for a while, yeah, of course, but there's something that doesn't make sense in that theory, you know? It doesn't. The pieces don't fit together. I don't know if I can agree with that theory. It could be, though, but I still don't have the pieces to make that a reality, actually. I know, but I'm not telling. Ow. But this journal seems... Okay.
The few humans who survived the outbreak have been locked away by the government in underground shelters.
You're trying to say that this place might be one of those underground shelters? Which would mean that we're all supposed to be uninfected? We would have been thrown in here to keep us safe.
Yeah. I mean, there's no way to say for sure at this point, but it seems possible.
Huh. So maybe that's it. Maybe we're just thrown in here. Maybe Zero is behind all this. Maybe something happened. Don't forget that's... a lot of stuff might have happened while we were asleep. So maybe... we were put here and then somebody released the virus. Someone that wasn't supposed to be here or something like that. Maybe there you go, Zero. I don't know. But Quark's been infected, right?
Then maybe the virus got in somehow.
That would be bad.
Just think about it for a minute. If this is one of those shelters, a lot of things start to make sense. Maybe we've been here for a long time. Like, maybe they put us to sleep somehow. Made us sleep for years, maybe even decades. While we were sleeping, the pandemic that the newspaper article talked about happened. And whoever had this journal made this entry.
And then once the antiviral treatment was finished, they woke us up?
Right. It's all just speculation, but...
Huh. Could be. No, that doesn't make sense. I mean, it seems like a pretty plausible scenario, but... we were all captured before the pandemic started, right?
Yeah.
And how would they have put us to sleep for that long? How would they have known to do that? But most importantly, why the hell are we playing the Nonary game if the point of this place is to save us? Throwing a bunch of people into a game that might kill them is pretty weird. It's a pretty weird way to protect them from a pandemic.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm right! Fi said I'm right. For change. See?
We don't have enough information to make any real conclusions. I think we should see if we can find anything else.
True. Fi had barely finished speaking before she took off for the magenta door. Hey, weren't you coming to the infirmary with me?
Changed my mind. You can tell me about Quark later.
Okay. And with that, bye-bye. So, oh, what if it's a subliminal message? I hate that word. I can't read that, but I know it's subliminal, right? Subliminal, yeah. Message. Designed to have designed to have the same effect. It's more fun at hearing people's theories as they play anyway. Zero Senior probably saw into the future like 01 did in 999 and acted preemptively. You know what? I wanted to check something, actually. I wanted to check something. No, not the journal. Wait a second. Where is it? Xalavir, cool. This. Nevada test site. Huh. Nevada test site. They were talking about that. Okay. Sorry, I'm thinking. But I don't want to put up too many theories, just not to... I don't want to fill the time in the stream with that. It's almost over anyway. She was gone. Man. I let out a long, tired sigh and stared off at the started off towards the infirmary. How's he doing?
He seems to be stable, as far as I can tell.
Still sleeping.
I see. Mind if I have a look?
Please, go ahead.
Okay. I made my way around the partition to the side of Quark's bed. I know, right? But they talked about that during the game. They talked about the Nevada test site. I was thinking about that when I went to bed that day. I remember that piece of information that we got a while ago popped into my mind, like, Nevada? What has that anything to do with that schematic thing, which is a weird thing though. The journal and the thing Fi and I had talked about would definitely need to be addressed or dressed, but for the moment, the AB game was what I needed to concentrate on. Lives were at stake, mine and Quark's. Those infected by Radical 6 eventually develop a powerful urge to commit suicide. Let me go! Let me go! No. If the journal was telling the truth, then as soon as the anesthetic wore off, Quark would go insane again. What if we weren't able to restrain him a second time? What if he managed to kill himself before we got to him? Yep, it's true. It's a curious thing to me, considering how I found legitimately multiple reality connections from games. There's a lot of those, yeah. But you know, when a game is really trying to focus on trying to put its own story in a world of reality, like this one is doing, Nevada test site is not that far-fetched, right? So it's not the fact that it's Nevada test site that is actually, you know, the Nevada thing that is actually working my brain off. Is something else. Is the fact that they mentioned it now and they mentioned it before. It's something in my head that's not clicking well. Yep. Or perhaps he just get out of the infirmary and go hide somewhere. On the other hand, it wasn't like we could keep anesthetizing him forever. There was only one way to save Quark, and that was with Xalavier. Unfortunately, Dio had stolen it. If we wanted to get it back, Clover and I would have to vote ally. But if I did, there was an excellent chance I would end up dead. The question was then what to do. Sacrifice myself to save Quark? Or keep quiet about the danger he was in to save myself? Oh, Mouse, get out of there. Come on. It was so faint, I almost didn't hear it.
Grandpa.
He shifted a little and fell silent again. It was enough, though. What on earth had I been thinking? How could I have even considered letting a child die in my place? Suddenly my cheeks felt hot and with embarrassment and disgust. That I had considered letting Quark die, even for a minute, was pathetic. There was only one choice. There had only ever been one choice. No way was I going to leave Quark to die. My hands tightened into fists as I looked down at him. Any uncertainty I'd felt before was gone. I knew what I had to do. Let's save the kid.
10 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
Looks like it's almost time. You two should head back.
What about you?
Not going. I'm worried about Quark.
But you're a solo. If you don't vote...
I'll automatically ally. I know. I heard the voice on the intercom just like you.
What are you going to do if Kay and Alice vote betray?
Nothing, I suppose. Just means I lost that round. I'd just be voting ally anyway. You know who my opponents are, right? Alice only has one BP left. If I pick Betray and they chose ally, I'd kill her. I'm not so desperate to escape that I'm gonna kill someone for it.
Yep. I guess.
And even if I was, I can't leave Quark behind. You see? Doesn't matter if I go into the AB room or not. My vote's the same either way.
Tenmyoji's mind was made up. Trying to persuade him to leave would have been pointless. Alright. Take care of Quark.
Of course. You worry about yourself.
Let's go.
Okay.
Luna and I headed out at the infirmary, leaving Tenmyoji and Quark behind. Man. What a situation. Then we got to the warehouse. We found everyone else waiting for us. Well, not quite everyone. One other person was missing. Dio. Hey, where's Dio?
Take a look at the doors.
Oh, come on. They're closed. When we came in before, the one on the far right was open.
And that would mean...
We went in, I guess.
Exactly.
That bastard. He'd probably been worried I might try and take the Excalibur from here by force. So he'd hidden himself in the AB room. What a coward. Bastard, coward, stupid dumbass. I made up my mind to choose ally no matter what, but a part of me still had considered trying to jump Dio if he dropped his guard. No, he'd made sure I wouldn't get a chance to try.
Where's Tenmyoji?
Luna explained Tenmyoji's choice.
I see. Well, I guess that means I don't have to worry about him picking Betray.
Right. What will you guys be choosing then?
Ally, of course.
Betray, of course.
Because my BP is 6, I assume.
Yes. As long as Tenmyoji votes Ally, I can't choose Betray. If I do, K's BP will go up to...
But what if he forces you?
That was a scary laugh. A really scary laugh. Ha ha ha. I'm gonna force you either way.
You needn't worry.
Of course.
I would never do something so crass.
So crass.
Really?
Of course.
Then you don't need to go in there.
Excuse me?
Alice can vote by herself. Then we don't have anything to worry about, right?
Well,
Oh my gosh. Okay, oh come on. Oh come on, man.
I apologize, but I'm afraid I can't agree to that.
Why not?
I just can't. Shall we go, Alice?
Hey, hold on a minute there.
He continued briskly towards the AB room, as if he simply hadn't heard Phi. Alice grumbled to follow him, perhaps concerned that he would lock her out. Oh my gosh, slow clap for potassium. Man, that guy. Only seconds later, they disappeared into the third room from the left.
I hope Alice is going to be okay.
Well, there's nothing we can do now. If Kay told the truth, she'll be fine.
5 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Time's almost up. Come on, Luna.
Right.
Right. They headed off at a trot towards the second room from the right and were soon out of sight inside it. All right, Clover. Time for us to go.
Oh, okay.
Right behind you.
Yep. I sighed myself and headed towards the leftmost AB room. I'm marching towards death. Right now, I'm marching towards death. Like...
What are you gonna do?
I don't really have a choice, do I? There's only one thing I can do. I'm going to choose ally.
You can't! You'll die!
Well, you never know. Just because Dio told us to ally doesn't necessarily mean he's going to pick betray.
Do you really think a jerk like that is going to choose ally if he doesn't have to? No. No way. He's got 6 BP right now. If he picks betray, then he'll have 9 points.
Well, what about you?
Huh?
You got 6 BP too, right? So if Dio chooses ally, you choose betray, then you'd have 9 BP.
What? No, that's not... I didn't even realize that until you brought it up. I'm just trying to tell you that Dio is going to pick betray. That's who he is.
And I'm trying to tell you that I've made up my mind. That's who I am. The only choice is ally. It's the only chance I have to get that medicine back.
That's why Dio called you an IG. What makes you think he's going to give us the Accelavir even if you do what he says?
Maybe he won't, but I can't guarantee that he'll destroy it if I choose betray. That's who he is.
Fine. If you aren't gonna listen to me, then I guess I don't have a choice. I'll be pushing that button.
Huh? Before I realized what was going on, Clover ducked past me and ran towards the voting machine. No! No, stop! I snatched her by the arm and hauled back with all my strength.
Ow!
Sorry. Guess that was a little too hard, huh?
Hey! What do you think you're doing? You can't just throw a girl around like that.
Well, you're the one who tried to trick me.
But you're gonna die. Dio's going to kill you. You can't do this.
Yeah. I know.
I don't want you to die.
Ten seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Thanks. It means a lot to hear you say that, Clover. I gave her my best reassuring nod and turned to face the polling machine.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse.
Now, I march towards death.
Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
Oh. Yeah, I know. Clover and I stepped out of the AB room. For several long moments, just stared at one another. Words weren't necessary. Everything she would have tried to tell me, I could already see in her eyes. Let's go. Turned and headed towards the results screen. Not that I was surprised by any results, but whatever. I heard her behind me, her voice barely louder than I whisper. The choice was already made. I stood up straight and kept walking. Yep. There we go. Oh my. Ah, boy. Thanks, Dio. Thanks.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Bye-bye.
What?
Yep.
Sigma's BP is...
Negative.
Goodbye. Suddenly, all eyes were on me. I felt their weight, but stood my ground. It was the result that I had expected. I took a deep breath, closed my eyes. I didn't have to wait long. Ugh. There was a sharp, quick pain in my wrist, barely even noticeable. Could feel anything flowing through my veins, but I knew it was there. Bye-bye, Vivin. Thanks for coming. It was me, Dio. First would be the anesthetic soporil. Oh. I blinked and my vision started to blur. I tried to think. It felt like my mind had been stuffed with cotton. My legs began to wobble, then gave out entirely as I crumpled to the floor. Ugh.
Sigma! Sigma! Hang on! Hey! Sigma! Get up!
Sigma!
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Trying to open my eyelids was like trying to lift sheets of lead. My eyes had lost the ability to focus, and I could make out a blur that had to be Dio in front of the number 9 door. Damn it. You'll keep your promise. God damn it. I groaned and, with a Herculean effort, lifted my head and then my sluggish body off the floor. Every step was a battle, and whatever I shifted my weight and my muscles threatened to give out again. But somehow I forced myself ahead, a single thought burning my mind. I would reach Dio. Then at last, smudge of color faded into a recognizable person. Threw out my hand in front of him. Give it back. Give me the medicine.
Give it back? Don't act like it's yours. Aren't we supposed to share everything we find here?
I don't care, just hand me the medicine.
What are you talking about?
We found the Excelivir in the laboratory.
And Dio stole it.
What?
You mean he has it? Right now?
Yeah. So?
I kept my promise. Now, I wasn't a fool. I knew the kind of person Dio was. There was a chance he wouldn't give us back the Excelivir. If he didn't, then I'd die with my hands around his throat, sorry. I gathered as much of my mind as I could and I got ready to attack.
Fine.
Not quite what I'd been expecting.
Here.
With a shrug, he pulled the vial out of his pocket and tossed it towards me. I caught it and pulled the tiny glass bottle off my chest where I might drop it. The label said, unmistakably, Exalavir. It was the real thing. Clover, take it. I held it towards her.
Right. Of course.
She quickly tucked it into her pocket. Good. Now at least Quark will be alright. With that, the last of my strength left me and I dropped to my knees.
Sigma! Are you... Sigma! Sigma!
I guess this is it.
First is the soap reel, which put you to sleep. 9 minutes later, the tubocurarine is injected, numbing your respiratory muscles.
That's the last thing I'll remember before I die. It's a sad memory to remember.
I guess you could say it'll really take your breath away.
Yeah, boy. Love this bunny. 9 minutes. This is so brutal. I was injected. I had 9 minutes until the muscle relaxed and followed it. About 4 minutes had already passed, which left me with 5, give or take a little. In 5 minutes, I would be dead. What would I do in 5 minutes? How could I save myself? I gave a raspy, quiet laugh. Even with death staring me in the face, I seemed to be determined to struggle right up until the very end. Okay, Sigma. You can do this. Clinging desperately to what little consciousness I had left, I racked my brain for a possible solution. Any possible solutions. How could I save myself? How? There had to be something. Every problem, no matter how difficult, has a solution. There's always another option. Hopelessness is a state of mind. I just had to think. Think. If there was a way out, I'd find it. I wasn't ready to give up on life yet. There had to be an answer. Oh boy. To be continued. Oh man. Wow. Alright. Seems fair enough to me. So, that's gonna be it. That's gonna be it. So, let's take a look at the chart. So far, we have 1, 2, and oh, we can continue through here. Nice. And we can continue through here too. So we opened a few things, which we're gonna take a look in the next live stream. So 1, wait, 1, 2, no, 1, 2, only 2, right? Yeah, only 2 exits possible, and then we can continue on with the story through here. We'll see. So basically, we can in the next stream try to do this part here, and then go and do the rest of those things. We'll see. But that's how the flowchart is looking, and we're approaching the end of the game. But, well, we probably are going to have a few live streams left. I'm going to say a few, 5 or 6, maybe. I don't know. Maybe there's a lot more than that. But we'll see. Guys, it's going to be it for this stream. Thank you all so much for watching. There's not going to be a viewers, end chat time today, because yeah, I'm really tired. It's actually running later than I wanted, so yeah, we'll keep it at that. So you guys, thank you so much for coming to today's stream, and yep, I'll see you in the next one. Have a good night. Bye-bye.